Thanks, Guido. Tell me how you really feel. Oh shit. Welcome back, True Believers, Elite Legend, back at you guys, and we're gonna do an action figure retrospective on the Vision and Scarlet Witch. In order to truly appreciate what we have right now in this golden age of Marvel Legends, we have to take a look back and see what we were given from Toy Biz. Now, while Toy Biz was able to redefine what action figure collecting would be like for adults, giving us all the articulation, giving us deep cuts, giving us classic characters that everybody wanted, some of the sculpts did not hold up. And sadly, it took a long time for Hasbro to actually give us the classic versions that we are looking at right now of the Vision and the Scarlet Witch. So there you see the Toy Biz Vision. He has a cracked crotch, which actually occurred during the honeymoon of these two particular action figures. I don't want to get into that. And we also have the Scarlet Witch, which was part of a Rider series. And there you see her in all of her homely glory. Now, Hasbro would give us several Vision figures. They would give us several MCU figures. They gave us a couple of comic versions. This is a more modern rendition of the Vision, but it was not the classic that collectors like the Elite Legend were craving. This is from the Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure wave. It's a great looking figure, but again, not the classic Vision that we were craving in our collections. This particular Scarlet Witch figure, which was part of the Odin Build-A-Figures wave, from one of the first lines of the return of Marvel Legends, is a standout figure. And it is one of the first times that I recall Hasbro really stepping their game up to try to correct some of the wrongs that were committed by Toy Biz. This figure is beautiful. She came with some effects that I do not have right now. They're somewhere in my fodder bin. But this is a beautiful, beautiful figure that would be upgraded a little bit down the line, and we'll get to that shortly. Now, as Elite Legend approaches his 4th decade on Earth, his memory's getting a little bit foggy. So I don't recall what wave or what 3-pack this Vision was a part of, but it is a beauty. I love this particular figure, and this captures his appearance from the Vision Quest run back in the late 80s, when Vision and Scarlet Witch were a part of the West Coast Avengers. So this is an incredible figure, but it still was not the classic Vision that we were asking for, but a welcome addition to our collections. Now, a couple of years ago, we finally got that Vision that Elite Legend was asking for. He came from an Avengers retro card series, and I think it may have been the very first retro card wave. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's about time for another Avengers retro card wave. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see another retro card wave? And who would you like to see in an Avengers retro card wave? But this is the Vision in all of his glory. Would have benefited from a cloth cape. However, we know that Hasbro doesn't do that. But for what it is, this figure is great. They could have given us a flat green paint, but they went the extra mile, gave us metallic. This figure is beautiful. In 2019, Hasbro would give us what many call the definitive Scarlet Witch figure. She was part of a 3-pack with Magneto and her brother Quicksilver, whom I was trying to track down to put in this video, but I just cannot get a hold of him. He's a sneaky bastard, and he just keeps zooming past, and there's just no way to track the guy down. But hopefully, eventually, I might be able to slow him down so we could take a look at him, because it would be nice to show off Scarlet Witch's brother in this video. But there we see the Scarlet Witch. She comes with some really cool hex effects, and she has the same flowing cape. However, she's in a different color scheme, different hairstyle, beautiful hair sculpt, and just an incredible figure. Now, here are the Vision and Scarlet Witch that are featured in my West Coast Avengers display. I still need to get a new Scarlet Witch to go into that display, so for the time being, the Toy Biz fits into my ragtag West Coast Avenger setup. This is the white suit Vision. Let me know in the comments below which 3-pack did he come in. I think he came with a Hulk, but I forget the 3rd figure. So here is an issue of West Coast Avengers from 1989. This was part of the Vision Quest line, and there you see the white suit that Vision is wearing. Here you see Tigra and Wonder Man, and we are in desperate need of a classic safari jacket Wonder Man. And of course, we need a Tigra to be updated. I think we received a Tigra in the dark days of Marvel Legends. I have her in my collection, but I would really like an updated one because the one that we have is tiny and horribly articulated. Now we turn our attention to the Toy Biz Vision, and this is a figure that goes into basically my archive section. He's not in the main display anymore. He's just displayed alongside all of the Toy Biz figures that lost their spot in my main Marvel Legends display. Then we see a figure that never made it into a Marvel Legends display. It is a more modern Vision there in the background. Here we see in the center, we have the Scarlet Witch, and this is my representation of the Scarlet Witch with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. For those of you who may not be familiar, Scarlet Witch is one of the founding members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So this is from the 3-pack that came alongside Magneto and her brother that I just can't seem to track down. He's somewhere, but he just keeps whizzing around. Now, behind the Scarlet Witch from the 3-pack, we see the Odin Build-A-Figure wave, Scarlet Witch, and that is a beautiful figure. I need an additional one so I can put her in my West Coast Avengers display, but this is the Scarlet Witch that is in my Avengers display alongside her husband, the Vision, and that is the beautiful retro wave Vision from the Avengers retro wave. And again, we have not received a retro Avengers wave in quite a while. Hopefully we get another one soon. I don't think we'll get one in 2021, but hopefully in 2022, we get some more retro-carded Avengers characters. So here we see a comic book from 1977 of the Avengers, and you see the Vision there. There we see Grim Reaper, a great Avenger villain. We also see Beast, Wonder Man in his classic attire, the Scarlet Witch and Vision. Black Panther's on there. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Avenger lineup? What figures would you like to see featured in a Avengers themed retro card wave? I know we're not going to get one anytime soon. Hopefully we get one in 2022. Let's take a look at one last comic. This is Vision and the Scarlet Witch from 1982. This was their first limited series. They had a 5-issue run back in 1982. There you see the power couple that is making a lot of news right now because of WandaVision. But at one time, it was called Vision and the Scarlet Witch. But I don't know. Are there leading men anymore? Definitely not in Disney Marvel. So I know a lot of people are talking about the WandaVision show. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about it? Personally, I'm not a fan. I saw the first 2 episodes. Don't think I'll be watching any more of it. I may watch some more just so I could complain, but from what I saw in the first 2 episodes, it simply reinforces my theory that the folks at Disney are determined to completely emasculate every male character that they are able to encounter. So there you have it, folks. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, engage me in the comments, engage me in the battlefield of YouTube. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted to all of Elite Legends' next videos. I drop content daily. Check out my Marvel Legends playlist. And until next time, make mine Marvel. Wanda, my child, I did not know you were my own. Please forgive me. Allow us to make up for the time that we have lost. Papa?